Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get this message for our team. We want to one quickly review to Una concerning the things we say if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. This one of the message we will receive from Festus Keyamo when they say inte publicly promotes Peter Obi. Yes, a lot of people now don't they renounce their former stand and they shift to this obedience movement. This one now for all of us to know, say, this movement of Peter Obi na divine. Yes, and not be say na only divine. Another thing when they say we also observe not pass be say. Nobody when they say is say the truth. True when they say yes, really desire good thing when you know will follow on. Nobody for this life. Unless you just naturally be evil person, now you will see the truth and you will still kick against them. All right. Before we bring you a short video from this Festus Keyamo, we'll first of all do one or two reading from inside this very one. Then before we'll conclude together for the comment session. And as we put our hand there for inside this matter, the come make us understand, say, some Nigerians react after it be said the Minister of Labour and Employment, when he named na Festus Keyamo, don't come outside to promote the Labour Party presidential candidate when it be said he named na Peter Obi for national TV. And still on top of the matter, the come make us understand, say, Niger News, they also bring reports, say, Keyamo, during an interview when he say he get with Channels Television, he declared, say, People's Democratic Party, PDP, flag bearer Atiku Abubakar, say he know they tested and trusted like Peter Obi. And again, he also go ahead to argue, say Atiku only be vice president during Obasanjo, but he not get the power to make decision like Peter Obi when he be say he don't formally be governor of Anambra State when he be say now he get the authority to make decision when he be say he dey govern the state, and also for all the things when he be say he don't do for private sector and also the public sector when he be say this man also be the head of those organizations and he get the virtue power to make decision. This Atiku Abubakar, when he be the presidential candidate for People's Democratic Party, he not be like that. And he never hold position when he be say he get the rights to make decision. Now, he not fit compare himself with Peter Obi. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, only this one will take from this very news as we leave you to watch the video, short video when we say we receive from this very Festus Keyamo, when he be Minister of Labour and Employment. Watch this video, we'll come back for the conclusion.
The major rival we have today has not held any executive position where he makes the final call in government. So we cannot second guess. Atiku Abubakar has never held any government position where he makes the final call. He was vice president. He was not the chief executive. He was never governor. He was never anything. Even Peter Obi is ahead of Atiku Abubakar. Peter Obi is ahead of him in terms of the capacity to make decisions. So how are we going to hand over the country to somebody who has never shown the capacity, who has never held a position where he makes the final call? The vice president does not make the final call. Atiku Abubakar is not tested, is not trusted. He has never held any such position. So Atiku, even Obi is ahead of him.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't watch that video from the Minister of Labour and Employment when we say in name na Festus Keyamo, when we say it come outside publicly without EBC in no miss word to let each and every one of us understand the position of Atiku Abubakar and also the one of Peter Obi. Say not be something when we say we need to compare at all. They not come close at all. And he equally go to the extent to make it very clear to each and every one of us the way when we say it is separate these people. Atiku Abubakar, when he be the presidential candidate for People's Democratic Party, he never hold any solid position, which is political position for your own life. Yes, where he be say now if they make the final decision. He never hold anyone. He never be governor of his own state. He never be minister of his own state. He never be president of any organization apart from his own generator company organization. If we say me, we specify am. You understand me now? Now, how you want to compare that person with the person when be say he don't hold a lot of private and also public position where it be say this man they make the final decision, even to the extent it don't become 2 times governor. Yes, for 8 years this man rule Anambra State, and he ruled Anambra State successfully. He managed the economy very well, and he managed everything when he be say he did for inside the state to the best. How you want to compare am? You know, sometimes we already dey carry away because of say I like this person. Not be because of wetin that person don't do. I just like him because of say him name na Atiku. I just like him because of say maybe he come from my place. I just like him because of the ethnic group when we say he belong to. I just like him. Now because of say you just like him, now he want make you surrender the future of your unborn children for slavery and for poverty. This one of the question when we say we dey talk about. Like we now, not be say we just like Peter Obi because of say he come from the southeast, or maybe he dey for Labour Party, or because of say he say he not dey give shishi. No, we like Peter Obi and we want vote for Peter Obi because of his own track record. The processes when it be say it don't pass through, and those processes when it be say they talk about so now governance processes. Yes, still like this very position when it be say in the pursue so to become the president of this country. It is similar. It don't become governor. It don't hold a lot of private and public sector where it be say it be head of those organizations and it manage them very well with a good report. Wetin we want, not be person when be say he wants to manage the affair of this country like the way when be say he don't take manage them before. And another advantage not part be say age still dey on the old side. He still dey think well. He still dey reason well. If he still dey move without sickness, without anything. You understand me? So watch all these people when they surround them where Nigerians they run, they follow like flies. Most of the age not dey their side, and not be only that one. Most of them they never pass through the process like Atiku, where it be say now they can't be the person when they make the final decision, and the ones when it be say they don't pass through the process where it be say that they make the final decision, like Bola Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State, presently the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress (APC). We don't see his own past track record. How it be say where it take dey the office, where if they make final decision, how it take convert the wealth of Lagos State for your own personal pockets. We don't see him. A lot of people they talk say he help people for Lagos State, he make Lagos State better. You dey right. And those people when he be say he help, today they're not being boys. People when he be say that they do only waiting in talk. People when he be say it they control. And the one when he be say they don't want to submit their self to run, those one, how it take they treat them. Yes, you just see the whole thing. So the reason why they talk this very one, people when they say that they stand up with their koro eye and with their own rightful sense, they compare Peter Obi with all these people. They need to check them mentally, physically, and spiritually. Whether these people, these Nigerians, they really they all right. Because I don't know where a rightful person, rightful thinking, even upon all the situation and circumstances when we see they surround us today, will still carry themselves, they follow people like this. When it be say we, it dey very clear to us, a light day for the side of Peter Obi. We not just they talk about Peter Obi because of say maybe it dey related to us, or maybe because of circumstances of the Southeast or whatsoever. No, we dey talk about Peter Obi because of his own antecedents. Waiting he don't do and the result when he say he don't get. Had it be that Peter Obi say Now for northern region, now in if for come, the same way when we see they talk about am today, now so we'll say they talk about am. I will say Peter Obi na from the south now in for the come. Now as they talk about am today, now so we'll see the talk about am. If now the southwest, now so we will still talk about am because now the light when they say if they go with this man, now in with the see. Not be Peter Obi as a person. And also, now the reason why you see and say this movement is very strong. You see and say a lot of people when they didn't understand the journey, they want to do everything by day to make sure say they sacrifice for this very movement. Just see as Nigerians, although they not get, they use their own resources, they promote this man, they go. Imagine. All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say time don't reach for all of us to recount our steps and do the needful. If we miss some for this 2023, may we forget everything. All right, we'll leave una and make una share una own opinion with us on the comment section. And before we draw the conclusion, we want you this medium to appreciate each and every one of you for your time when you stay with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. And also the one visit the help or they share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I bet make not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all over the world because we believe in what they say, information, now power. And as you do so, God Almighty will bless you. We would like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.